Hi, starting week 3, the Let There Be Light challenge, beginning with Riona. I'm going to award my stars in order of composition, execution, and creativity. I awarded you 4 stars for each category, straight across the board. For me, I really enjoyed the opening, the fact that there was a duet with lovely partner work. I also really liked the play with the light of the lantern not being on at the beginning and then following a bit of a storyline throughout where there was light as your partner came along. And that I also saw, what I really thought was pretty was that the silhouette of your bodies was dark, and the way it was taped showed that really, really nicely. So it was almost like watching black figures of a man and a woman throughout the rink, like shadows, but clearly visible, and the light of the lantern between you. Good job. Week 3, Let There Be Light for Alexander. The order of my stars went in composition, execution, and creativity. I awarded you 4, 3, and 2 stars this week because I felt like even though it was a duet and I really enjoyed the balls of light, the song choice of Jealous and the lyric that went with it, I couldn't quite see the relationship between the song, lyric, and the skaters. What they were doing was lovely, but the fact that the lyric was so strong and the song, which I really like actually, it's a great song, but I could not connect the skating movements to what the lyrics were saying, so that was a little bit of a loss for me. The girls skated beautifully. I liked the fact that the room was lit and we could still see the balls of light really, really well, but just a little bit more of a relationship to your song would have been really helpful. Hi, this is my week 3 for Isabel, Let There Be Light. I awarded you in order of composition, execution, and creativity. My stars were 4, 4, and 5. I really enjoyed this piece because it caught my attention right off the beginning with the heartbeats. So your opening and your closing to me of this video piece and the music was spot on. It got me in the beginning and it caught me at the end. I thought the opening and closing were exceptional. The quirkiness of it was what I really enjoyed though, because with those flashlights and the duet and the crazy poses and facial expressions fit perfectly to the music. And I thought, like when I was watching, I was like, is this some sort of crazy interrogation with the flashlights? But it really stood out to me for that reason. Really, really original. This is my week 3 star award for Meryl, and I'm awarding you stars in this order for composition, execution, and creativity. I'm giving you 5, 4, and 5 stars. I think that for me, this prop was probably my favorite out of everything. That rope of light that you wound in between you, and each end had to be held up, and you had to keep that rope up and active for the whole piece, and it was intricate. Your bodies were kind of in silhouette, which I thought was beautiful because the light cast a really pretty glow where it was and sort of across your bodies and across the ice. But I just thought from the very beginning, the way you used the rope in between you with the partner work, I just thought it was really, really, it was excellent. And I thought the song choice and the movements together were spot on. They interacted great with each other. And I thought overall, this was probably your strongest piece yet. My week 3 comments and star awards for Jillian. In order of composition, execution, and creativity, I awarded you 4, 4, and 5 stars. The duet and the floating balls that you used were lovely, and the fact that the music matched it in such a subtle way, I thought was perfect. I enjoyed very much the way you interacted with the 2 girls in the duet and the way the balls were floating from the air to the floor, skating around your feet. It was really interesting because the balls themselves weren't really brightly lit. The rink was brightly lit, but maybe it had to be that way because the balls were more noticeable in the movement when they weren't as bright as the light itself. So I was really able to notice that they were moving across the ice and through the air easily. That was very easy to read, and the fact that you were managing, even with editing, to float the balls in throughout your feet, your arms, your hands, and each other. Really good job. This is my week 3 challenge, Let There Be Light, for Vladimir. I'm gonna award stars in order of composition, execution, and then creativity. I awarded you 4, 5, and 4 stars. What I really appreciated was the duet between the man and woman, and right off the bat, I noticed that the video went between a light room with color to a dark rink that looked more in silhouette. And then the lantern that was passed in between you. Totally got the storyline. The song and lyrics and movements played right off of that. And it was easy for me to follow. The really nice partner work, I appreciated the fact that there was a storyline that you seemed to be following. The lifting, the passing of the lantern, the way it began and the way it ended, I really appreciated. I thought that was super, super well done.